the thing is, you can always TRT.
That's true.
Testosterone replacement. Just go to your doc and be like, Doc, I just feel like my testosterone levels aren't the way they were when I was 14.
Basement.
And then he'll go, yeah, no shit.
I say, Doc, I'm trying to get nudes for my book.
Tell the doc you're trying to get nudes for your book. Say you want to get some nudes done, but you want to look your best for those nudes because you'll never look that way ever again.
Yeah.
The doc will understand. They'll write you a
He's
script.
He's gonna
They'll write you a script. Hey, better.
A script for nudes?
Who are they talking to?
Medical nudes.
The fuck are y'all talking about?
Medical nudes, Ryan.
Ryan, do you think you've passed the point where it would make sense for you to have like nude photographs taken and shared?
Past the point.
Yeah.
You lived on a nude farm.
They'd be
Yeah,
tasteful.
Are you past
I
your
lived in a
prime?
nudist colony.
Okay, but I'm saying, do you think that was the best time for you to have done that?
No.
Would you do artful nudes and then start an OnlyFans?
I do kind of regret. I was in the Daily Texan, naked up to
Go on.
Here we
up
go.
to right before this part. Like,
Wait,
it was
up
a-
to there?
It was a recreation of that American Gothic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thing, but
okay.
we were both naked.
It was American Goth Dick.
We don't need
Promote the
it.
nudist colony?
I don't think it was to promote the nudist colony. I don't remember exactly why though. We were asked to take that. Yes.
I have a question. If you took nudes, are you getting more of the Playboy or the Hustler camp?
Oh, I'm going Hustler. Yeah.
So full penetration. Okay. Okay, cool.
I mean, really, all that happens is your balls sag lower and lower as you get older, right?
Mine tightened up.
I don't think that's happened to me, really.
Mine
I think
have
you can
just
control that.
frankly disappeared.
Oh, no, that's
They're
bad
all,
news.
I can feel them when I rub my belly. I can feel them up there.
Hey, everybody, welcome to another, what is this, February? Open House for February 2023.
Yep.
Thank you
fuck.
to all of our members. Thank you for being a Funhaus Plus member.
Question.
Yes, I believe it's March.
Well, it's going up in March, but we're recording it in February.
Yeah,
And on
but-
the
What a
sheet, it
Weird
says
way
February.
of categorizing it. I'm
So
with
it's
you.
almost, it's March.
I'd call it the March open house.
It's the March
It goes
edition.
up in March.
I'm gonna be marching your asses out of this open house.
Please!
To keep it up.
Please!
No, we actually need the
Oh.
question. So let's just jump right into the first question. I'll handle it. Our first question comes from Yoshi Knot. If the Funhouse crew were suddenly cast as the next Michael Bay Transformers, what would each of you want to transform into?
A bottle of champagne.
Oh, that's a pretty good answer.
I thought it had to be on wheels. That has to be like some sort of vehicle. You can't do that.
I glide on like sort
Jet.
of like a liquid cloud of bubbles.
Would you be drinking your insides? This is
Yeah,
disgusting.
would someone unknowingly drink you down? I would be the perfect device. I would be the Microsoft Zune. Because I could transform down into the Zune, be a little Walkman, because only the coolest people had the Zunes. I'd be able to infiltrate all of the elite celebrity parties. I'd be hitting up Hollywood. You know, they'd set me down and then I'd bump a little over, do a bump a little coke, and, you know, I'd be good to go. I'd be party boy.
Wait, you do drugs?
As the Zune?
As the Zune?
Yeah, and then I'd be bopping that music. I'd be snapping my little robo fingers.
Let's be honest. He turns into a Zune. He's in the dump.
Yeah, he's
in
in a
5
landfill.
minutes. Smashed for parts.
I don't think that's what would happen. I didn't think I'd be a party
Best
boy.
case scenario, you're in the case, the glass case at a Goodwill for like 15 years.
Just waiting for my moment to strike.
I would be a hearing aid. And people would put me in their ear, and then I would whisper evil things to them.
So you're a Decepticon.
Kill their No, I'm an Autobot.
In my opinion, y'all are all cheating because I think you're supposed to be a wheeled vehicle.
Nope. True.
So I, of course, would be a quesadilla food truck. All right.
Yes.
And people would call me cheese.
Not even
Great.
Why'd you say that so
Not even
sadly?
queso. I feel like you should be queso, and then
Yeah,
you
that
could
makes
put
a
on
lot
an
more
offensive
sense.
accent, and then Michael Bay will be
there.
really excited about you
yeah.
in this movie.
Yeah.
I would be an entire skyscraper, a building, like the one from Big.
Oh, these people are going to work that day, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah, what happens to everybody that's working inside of you?
All the
dead
gears crushed.
instantly.
Just when he transforms, you just see
Yeah.
mist
Yeah.
spraying out.
Well, the first thing I do is I bend over and I go, and then it's just blood and guts. Yeah.
We got another question here from Elodie Moon. How would you describe your fashion sense in 3 words?
3 words for you: sweat, pant, sock hop.
Wait.
Whoa, he's doing
That's
the
skanky.
jitterbug. I think.
Also, sweatpants is 1 word.
Is it 2 words or 4 words?
I'm gonna answer this question actually pretty sincerely, which is out of date. I genuinely don't know what is popular or fashionable right now in terms of
That's
clothing.
clear, yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
The only thing, here's the thing.
We know.
First of all, I was
Listen, if you're ever
Thanks,
curious
John.
about how to dress, and this goes for anyone, just watch Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yes.
The future sequences, the way George Carlin is dressed in the future is how we should be dressing now.
This question comes from Crazy Ferret. There are a lot of podcasts about niche subjects, but we need even more, other than shipwrecks and morbid stuff. Shout out Patrick and Elise. What super specific thing could you talk about for at least 10 episodes that are each 30 minutes to an hour long, and who would be your co-host? That's so specific.
Mine, it's a project I've been working on, and I feel like I shouldn't even share it because someone will steal it. But it's my Who's the Boss podcast, where I watch every single episode of Who's the Boss and ultimately come to a conclusion of who the boss was at the end of that episode, and then track my results throughout all the seasons to
And you're
figure
wearing a
out.
heart rate monitor, right?
yeah. The sweat on my palms are measured as well. And then ultimately to figure out who was the boss.
Ryan, I feel like you have some podcast ideas cooking around.
Oh yeah, I have a really good one actually. So it'd be about my favorite niche, super underground YouTube channel that I'm a big fan of. Okay. And this is what it'd be called, the Funhaus podcast. I'd co-host it with Lindsay Washburn.
Wow.
Yeah, and we just talk all things Funhaus. You know, we get guests on. We have like random things, you know, just about
Yes.
Funhaus,
Like
like category
stories
stories,
and little
what
mini
we're
games and
doing,
stuff.
mini games.
I don't think I'd
things.
listen to that.
I would do a podcast about like cool things that are happening here at Funhaus. Be like weekly. We could do 10 episodes of 30 minutes each.
the same podcast.
It would be like just the little things going in and out, like mini games and trivia.
I like that one.
And my host would be Jon Smith.
What?
What?
Wait a minute. I don't know if I'd watch that.
That sounds amazing. I'm very into it. I wasn't listening, but I love it.
I would make a podcast called Trike to Truck, where I ride bikes around Los Angeles to check out the hot new food trucks, and Ryan would be my co-host.
Oh shit!
And Cheese will be my co-host because I would know that if I get tired from pedaling, he's gonna transform. He's gonna crush my legs in his body, and I'm just screaming.
Do you think you'd ever go downtown?
Oh, absolutely, because that's where a lot of it.
Oh, he's
One quesadilla, please.
Metier. You have to reboot Ocean's 11 with Funhaus members on your team of burglars. Who fills each role?
Jon Smith is easily the small Asian one.
Thank you. This has been a dream of mine. I was gonna say it, but I thought maybe someone else was gonna take it. I love flipping around and squeezing into tight spaces.
Yeah, I was like,
Can you show off some of your flexibility?
I want to see you. I
Yeah.
want to see you get your legs up here, so that way we know you can fit you in the tube.
Well, James is aware that I am very flexible.
Yeah, his
So
hips
watch
are
this.
just float around. Look at that.
Look at that.
Shoulder flexibility.
Yeah.
No one else can do that.
Look at my hips.
Look at his hips.
Look at my hips.
They're so open.
Spin me, Ryan. Spin me.
They're so open.
Look, they're so open. Look, they just float around.
Yeah. And the crotch, I'm noticing, is perfectly smooth.
If you saw our Funhaus Keep Talking Nobody Explodes from a Van video, you know that Lindsay is a wild wheel woman.
Yeah.
So I would say she's our wheel woman in
Is
this
that,
case.
is that a role in Ocean's 11?
The wheel woman.
You gotta get away, the getaway.
But that's not an Ocean's 11 role. That's a.
Well, Patrick, we're taking some fucking liberties.
She could drive the little security cart.
I'm trying to
through
follow
the
the
casino.
question.
Is James our muscle?
No, I'm the old Jewish money. I didn't see you.
The Elliot Gould of the group.
Elliot
Yeah,
Gould
okay.
type, where you basically come to my house and I tell you it's probably a bad idea, but then ultimately help
you
you
still
get
give-
going on it.
Yeah.
I would like to be the mastermind, if that's okay with everyone.
We're trying to get the heist to work.
Yeah. I don't want to get caught.
What are we stealing, by the way?
That's what you to figure out, Mastermind.
Okay.
So what are we stealing?
Okay, here's what we're stealing.
Go
We're
for
going to break in to the old Funhaus office.
It's been done.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult.
Many times.
Actually, super easy to do.
Really?
All right.
And we're going to steal it. The location.
We're gonna
Okay,
steal the whole
we're
building.
not gonna get permits.
Become squatters?
We're not going to get permits to film on it. We're going to just start
okay.
filming there all the time.
And live there as well.
No, we'll break it at night, and that will be we'll work, instead of working 9 to 5, we're going to work 9 to 5 a.m.
Oh, all right.
They demolished
why.
everything in that
I don't
building.
understand why.
She's getting a pretty good deal out of this. We all know who I would be.
James Caan's son.
Bernie Mac.
Oh,
You're the Bernie Mac.
Gold
Yeah,
rings,
you're
cool
Bernie Mac.
suit.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
remember what he does.
He buys vans.
Buys the
I
vans,
don't
which
remember.
Lindsay drives.
And I need it.
I think no matter what the heist is, no matter what we're after, Patrick's gonna find a way down into the sewers.
that's where we go to get him to bring him into the heist.
Yeah.
We have to get him out of the sewers.
Okay.
All right, next question.
Pocketful asks, "Oh no, the Titanic struck an iceberg and is sinking. What do you do in order to ensure your survival?"
I think we're fine.
You and me?
Yeah, we're fine.
Why are you guys fine?
Women and children first? That's
Yeah.
fucking bullshit.
Charlotte's fine too.
Yeah.
We have a certain level of expertise on this. if you
That's
wanna
right.
weigh
We
in.
haven't covered it yet, but we might.
So how
what
would
are you
you
doing?
how
How
would
would
you
you
survive the Titanic?
I don't.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Is it because you're in third class, or is it just
Yes,
because you're so simple that you just run around scared until the ship kind of goes down? And you're...
Same answer to both, actually. I
Okay.
have a lot of Irish blood.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So I'm way down there and I'm way simple.
Yeah, the Irish didn't often escape shipwrecks.
Yeah, my last words are hi.
I've thought a lot about this question, and why couldn't I?
your own time?
In my own time. Why couldn't I survive by climbing onto the iceberg and just waiting it
Iceberg's
out?
long gone.
yeah,
by the
they
time
didn't
the ship-
sink
yeah.
until way later.
Wait, what?
The
They,
iceberg
they
kept floating.
scraped
It
the
wasn't just
iceberg and then
hanging out.
kept going and then
But
started to sink.
You would have
really
the foresight
Yeah.
To
So
jump onto the iceberg.
Yeah, so Ryan would see it coming, wouldn't warn anybody.
No.
And then right as it passes, you jump over.
Yeah, this thing's sinking for sure.
And he would die frozen to the top of the iceberg,
Yeah,
miles
they-
away from rescue.
They find him in the 80s, a skeleton just latching onto an iceberg.
The 80s, when that iceberg is still alive, is still around, 70 years
Might
later,
be.
has
Might
not
be.
thawed.
I should be getting off with the women and children, except I came on this ship as a performer. I was doing a whole Groucho Marx.
It's an improv.
bit.
Groucho
So they don't want to let me off with the women and children. So I have to keep doing shtick so that people will take this lovable tramp and say, well, he's got to get on the boat.
Oh, I thought you were saying that you continued performing
Well, I do.
like the musicians
I'm
to
doing
keep
a bit-
people calm.
How about this? Check out this iceberg. I'm doing a whole
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
because I need to. I'm fighting. I'm fighting for my position on one of the boats because if they say we love this guy so much, we got to get him on a boat. I
So
go,
you want to earn your spot.
I have to.
You don't want to just pull off the fake mustache,
A
take off the
performer
wig.
doesn't break
Okay,
character
yeah,
like that.
I mean, that's the better route because, like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be forced into procreation as soon as I get to America. So
Well, speaking
Yeah.
of that, my sure ticket off the ship, going down on the unsinkable Molly Brown.
You're gonna ride her like a raft.
I'm gonna give her such great oral sex
Yep.
and pleasure that she'll have to bring me along.
While she's sitting there rowing. You're under the dress.
How far away from land are we, Mrs. Brown?
Oh, this is a big one.
This is a big one. Oh,
Special!
they hit the logo. This is our Inside Ryan question of the week. All right, this is a question that is for Ryan and only Ryan. Ryan, you're the only one that can answer this
nose
question.
hairs make
Please
me
read the
crazy.
question and answer the question, please.
From Vinzito. Question for Ryan. He will understand. Our tits suck, but how proud are you of our little moon man, our shiny star boy?
This is something you'd understand, Ryan.
This
What
is
does
something
mean?
you will understand.
Yeah, our tits is capitalized.
Well, now tits is referencing the Titans, the Tennessee Titans.
Okay,
That's,
all right.
that's short for
Okay.
the tits. However, I'm sad to say, Finzito, I don't understand what the rest of this fucking means.
Are there any current players that kind of have like moon face? Like
There's
kind of
AJ
wide,
Brown,
like-
who
like-
was on the Phillies, who were in the Super Bowl, and he got traded, but that doesn't make sense.
Makes any sense.
Are any of them?
I really
like,
don't get the whole question.
Are any of them into like astrology or anything? Shiny Star
that could
Boy.
be.
There's a star boy sucking on our tits.
That's actually the song that plays when the Titans come out.
There's a star boy sucking on our tits.
This is a letdown of a first Inside Ryan question of the week. I don't even know.
But if you have questions for specifically Ryan, make sure to ask them next time you get an opportunity.
Patrick,
to, and
take
he'll
us
answer them.
home.
He's got the biggest hands.
I think I do.
Ryan's.
it's Ryan, I think.
Come on, let's go. We gotta have a
I know.
contest.
That's not the right hand, Ryan.
Okay.
How big are your feet, Ryan? What shoe size are you, Ryan?
I wear a 13.
Okay, that's the same as me.
This is my
but I
big
think your
hand.
hands
This
are
is my
bigger.
big hand.
All right, I beat
It's so tight.
all three of you. All right, let's go, James. You're probably my best competition. Fuck.
No, I think you're bigger.
Yeah.
All right,
I think you're bigger. Yeah,
By
bigger
a
hands.
fingertip. All right.
All right, Patrick,
got
come
no-
on,
I got
stretch those
Little
tendons.
baby.
Stretch your
I
tendons.
got a little star boy.
I think it's Ryan. The answer is Ryan.
Our little moon man, our shiny star boy.
Our shiny star
There he
boy.
is.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next month with another episode of Open House.